When the Egyptian pyramids are mentioned, most of us picture the giants of Giza or the ancient step pyramid of Djoser. But what about the lost pyramids? Pyramids that were recorded, remembered, and then lost. Ancient records such as the Turin Kings List and the Saqqara List reference royal tombs that no longer appear in the landscapes. They all had locations, names, and builders. Yet today, there are no visible ruins. Some were dismantled and reused. Others may still exist, misidentified as natural hills. Some may now lie buried beneath drifting desert sand. One of the earliest and most mysterious of these lost pyramids belongs to Pharaoh Huni, the last ruler of Egypt's Third Dynasty. Based on the Turin Kings List, he is commonly credited with a reign of 24 years, ending 2613 BC. And based on these records too, he is also credited with a pyramid, although there is no trace of it. Originally, he was credited to the Medum Pyramid. However, there is no record of his name in the monument, only in nearby mastabas, while Senefru is mentioned in text at the site, and the site is named after him, so it is quite possible that he is responsible for that monument. But the question of Huni's pyramid shifts to another location entirely, as some Egyptologists theorize that Pharaoh Huni and Kaaba, another Third Dynasty pharaoh, may have been the same person. The pyramid that is attributed to Kaaba is the Layer Pyramid located in Zawet al-Aryan, so it's entirely possible that that could have been his pyramid. The Pyramid of Huni remains one of Egypt's most puzzling monuments. Whether it was never built, buried beneath endless desert sands, or hidden in plain sight under the Layer Pyramid at Zawet al-Aryan, its absence reminds us that even in a civilization famous for permanence, time and the desert have the power to erase. Moving on to another pyramid, also in the Third Dynasty, is the Pyramid of Athribis. It was located the furthest north of all the pyramids in ancient Egypt, and the only known pyramid to have been built in the Delta. But today, there is almost nothing left of it. The structure was first noted in the 19th century, when travelers described a strange mound of mud brick rising from the fields, its form unmistakably pyramid-like. Yet the delta's environment is unlike the dry sands of Giza. The soil is soft, the water table high, and mud brick is fragile. Over centuries, flooding, agriculture, and erosion slowly ate away its shape, until the pyramid faded into what looked like an ordinary rise in the landscape. Even worse, the delta has been continuously farmed for thousands of years. What remained of the pyramid was gradually quarried away, the bricks taken and reused for houses, walls, and kilns. The structure that once marked the resting place of a king became, quite literally, the foundation of local life, piece by piece. Our next lost pyramid lies in Saqqara, hidden beneath centuries of drifting sand. Archaeologists call it the Headless Pyramid, because when it was rediscovered in the late 1980s, its entire upper structure was gone. Only the core remained, rising no higher than the surrounding desert. No casing, no apex, just the base of a pyramid whose identity had been stripped away. The pyramid had been buried for so long that even the ancient Egyptians themselves seemed to have forgotten it. When excavators first cleared the sand, they found no inscriptions to indicate its owner, no royal name, no dedicatory text, nothing. All that remained was silence and the architecture. The descending passageway and the limestone lining suggested the late Old Kingdom. Some Egyptologists proposed it may belong to a pharaoh named Menkaure, the 8th ruler of the 5th dynasty, whose pyramid was listed in ancient records but never located.
If true, this forgotten ruin once held the body of a king who ruled around 2380 BCE. But the site reveals a darker story. The burial chamber was found violently breached. The sarcophagus had been smashed open. Whatever rested inside, gold, treasure, or the pharaoh himself, was taken centuries ago. It is as if someone was determined not only to rob this king, but to erase him. Even today, the headless pyramid remains one of the most unsettling monuments in Saqqara, a tomb with no name, a king without a legacy. A pyramid not lost to time, but erased.
And with that, we've reached the end of our journey. If you enjoyed exploring these mysteries, please consider subscribing to the channel. It truly helps this project grow and allows more stories like this to be told. You can also leave a like if you found the video interesting. It lets the algorithm know this content is worth sharing. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What theories stood out to you? Which mysteries would you like to see next? Your ideas often guide the direction of future videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch, to listen, and to wonder with me. There is still so much left hidden in the sands of time, so many unanswered questions, and we will continue to seek them. Until next time, stay curious.